Our floor is finally fixed.
So this is something that our landlord has to fix.
This was the worst area over here, but there were a few bumps other places, and of course, you know, our landlord wasn't going to replace the entire floor, so they just kind of replaced a few panels. It's not the prettiest thing. I mean, it doesn't match perfectly, but I don't really care what it looks like, to be honest. I don't own the place. I'm just renting, so this area is covered up by the rug, and that area shows a little bit. I'm just happy that it's flat and that no one's gonna twist an ankle anymore. I've been building up the motivation to put the rug back down and move the table and the chairs and everything back. I just need to get it over with because I do want to sit at a table. Our carpet has been centered in this room the whole time we've lived here, but I kind of want it to be closer to that wall because sometimes I feel like it's too close to these French doors and the chair on that end. It's like, and I've been wanting to do that for a while, but I didn't want to move the table and the chairs and everything just to move the carpet. But now we have the opportunity to do it, so I don't know how far I want it to that wall. I just want it further than it was. Now, why is it making that noise? Is there something stuck, babe? Perfect. Trader Joe's haul. Dates, which I haven't bought these in a long time, but I used to be like really obsessed with them, and I don't know, they were just speaking to me, so dates. Naan to go with 2 packs of butter chicken. I also thought the naan would be good with this curry chicken salad, so I might have that for lunch today. Cream cheese for my bagels, of course. Arugula to go on top of a pizza that I have in the freezer, or just eat plain because I really have not had enough greens. Dark chocolate covered almonds because every night I'm like, I want chocolate, and then I don't have chocolate, so I just should have these on standby. Bananas, and more bananas that are a little bit more ripe because I will be making banana bread. And sunflowers because I needed sunflowers today. They're not the best sunflowers. I hate when sunflowers don't have a dark center. I don't know, I just think they're so much prettier when they have like a brown center. But I wanted sunflowers, even if they weren't perfect. They're my favorite flower. No, yikes. Gorgeous. I've just been wanting like a plain knit top with no words that I can wear with jeans. And I'm gonna do some bell sleeves. So right now it kind of looks, you know, whatever. But once I have the big sleeves, it'll look really cool. I wanted like a tighter fitting top that was plain because I find when I have something that's tighter like this and I do words, the words kind of pool and I feel like it makes it look bad. I just wanted something more lightweight and simple. I feel like I always put words on things that I knit that maybe I just need something plain. You know? I'm gonna start on one of the sleeves today. I just wanted to show you guys the newest project in the works, and part of me was thinking I could do. So I'm working on that. I'm working on that. Good. I think curry chicken salad is better than normal chicken salad. I mean, I feel brilliant. I saw this and I was like, oh my God, that would go so good with that naan. I'm a fucking genius.
I might be stealing that idea next time I go to the store.
I mean, it's pretty brilliant. Like, has anyone done this before? Probably, but I haven't seen it. Here's a little bite before it goes away.
Thanks. Yum.
Mm-hmm.
It's really curry.
Last night we saw the new Dungeons and Dragons movie. I had a great time. Do I play Dungeons and Dragons? No. Movies like that are more like action-based or heroes on a journey trying to accomplish a goal and they're not necessarily like in the real world, it's more fantasy. I would never spearhead going to see that kind of movie, but I'll go. And then I always really enjoy myself and I'm always very pleasantly surprised by how much I enjoyed myself because I never would have picked to see it otherwise. It was also really fun to see the people there that like were super fans. We went because Megan worked on the movie. You could tell that there were like groups of people that like play the game together. And now I'm thinking like I have to date a dungeon master because I'm loving the community. A man getting together with his friends on a weekly basis to do an activity that they all enjoy. That's literally knitting club. I need Sarah to get her gym membership back because I have been having the hardest time getting to the gym in the mornings. It is much later in the morning than I would prefer. My tummy does not feel great. I wanted to show you guys my microfiber that I got from the premiere. It can go right here with all of my sunglasses that are so dusty. Oh my God, everything is... Okay, well I don't really need to get into that right now. That's awesome. I mean, I rarely meet a banana bread that I don't like. The only way to make me not like banana bread is if it's like really, really dry. This is really good. I like this one. I'm gonna turn on my space heater and eat the rest of this, if you guys don't mind. My sweatpants should not be matching this carpet. Well, this carpet actually just like shouldn't be this color, period. So last night I ended up photoshopping some things for Megan because Megan started this writing account on Instagram where she shares short essays on whatever topic. She asked me to help her promote it on her main Instagram with some stories. And so the idea we came up with was replacing books that she loves that are in the writing style that she is emulating or is inspired by and changing. Oh, I can hear her coming. Hey! Do you want to come be on camera?
Hey, sure.
I'm talking into my microphone, which this is also good so people can know if we ever had a podcast.
So maybe at like Amazon or Spotify or Wondery or Earwolf or SiriusXM or any kind of those are listening, which we know you are.
You look like we're about to start a
Like
duet.
we're about to kiss.
You started a writing account. For a while, it's been kind of secretive. So the idea we came up with was replacing some of her favorite books with her own covers. So the 3 books that we did Nora Ephron's I Feel Bad About My Neck,
Casey Wilson, Wreckage of My Presence,
Abby Jacobson's I Might Regret This. My favorite one to do was the Nora Ephron one because there were so many little details that I got to replace in every single thing. Like instead of #1 national bestseller, I could do #1 most valid Instagram account. And then like, I don't know if you noticed the little quote at the bottom.
Aww, funny and vulnerable, ... gorgeous. And that's attributed to anyone with a brain cell.
Mm-hmm.
That's so hot. It's just like an honor to like pretend like my words could be like Mohr Ephron.
Her writing's funny, the way she puts recipes into her writing, and she has the salad dressing, which didn't that go viral somewhere recently?
It's the Olivia Wilde salad dressing.
Right. Okay, I was like, why did that go viral recently?
Just a vinaigrette, babe.
Right.
But I mean, it's the salad dressing.
It's the Ephron vinaigrette. This is really a deep cut. I feel like some people know this and some people don't, but I used to work on a boat, and when I worked on that boat, my like creative outlet was photoshopping because I couldn't paint, or I couldn't film because I couldn't film on the boat. I couldn't knit. I lived in like a small little room on the boat, so I just had my laptop. But that used to be my creative outlet, is I used to just like Photoshop a bunch of different like digital collages or typography or whatever. So when Megan enlisted me to do that, I was actually really excited because Photoshop used to be what knitting is to me now.
Kind of mentioning the throwback boat days of it all, me and Sally Darr kind of knew each other when we were interns at a local TV station in New Orleans, like a local news station. But she had the morning shift and I had the night shift, but we followed each other because we knew we had like a similar vibe. I followed her and she would share her Photoshop on her Instagram. And I'm like, dang, like that is so cute. But there's one, this is why I was like, okay, like I feel like aligned with this girl, but clearly she's wrong. Because she has this one photoshopped one that says having the same taste in music does not mean you're soulmates, which personally categorically feels incorrect to me because of my kind of train of thought.
The reason why I made that image, I was sad about a boy and I used to listen to his Spotify playlist and I used to try to communicate with him through like the Spotify feed. So I was like, oh, he's listening to Miss You by Blink-182. So obviously I'm going to put on
I'm still here.
Yes, so true. I was actually going to say because that was his name, but I'm going to bleep out his name. To this day, I'm like, I wonder if he knows that I was like really trying to send signals out. I actually don't know why I'm doing this microphone, so I'm going to put it away.
We both overthink and we both talk a lot. It manifests in different ways where like I overthink and I talk a lot to myself. It's all very like up here, up here, up here. And you overthink and you talk a lot and you say it out loud. So now it's kind of like you get to hear what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like on all of my report cards, besides being a pleasure to have in class, of course. Was told that I talked a lot. I got a big mouth.
I mean, I think that's part of the reason why we're friends.
Yeah.
It's actually really scary. All of our friends talk so much. Like, I don't even know how anyone... I do think there are moments where, like, no one's actually listening and everyone's just talking at each other. So, like, that does make sense.
You got the gift of the gab. What do you want? We would do so well on Love Island.
Yeah, the only thing is that, like, I would be in a cover-up the whole time.
Oh, yeah. I, like, normalized big t-shirt on Love Island. If you guys are interested at all and wanting to follow me over there, and I really appreciate it. Honestly, would really appreciate if y'all would DM me. Maybe things that you would like me to write about. Like, if you, like, have an experience or like you feel like something's like, oh my god, like so relatable, like go ahead and DM that to me and I could be inspired by someone who's like, I had the cacio e pepe and I shat my pants, and I'd be like, oh my god, I remember when I projectile vomited in front of my whole school.
Yeah, I would
True
love
story.
to hear about that.
I don't know if I can ever get into that. But I do have chronic stomach pain. The doctors thought that it was cancer, but it was actually IBS. Oh, that's an essay. The day that I found out I didn't have cancer and I had IBS, it was the day of the Capitol insurrection. I know where we were. We were in Beverly Hills.
We got our alibi.
I don't know about y'all, but we got ours.
I remember when you got that book deal by the end of 2025. You had to put in a little bit of work.
Yeah.
But by the end of 2025, you got that book deal.
How old will I be then?
You will be 28. Perfect timing.
I remember when I also got my hunk and rock engagement ring. And the next book, I'm writing all about my love story.
And then you get pregnant, writing about being a mom. Yes.
Carrie Bradshaw.
3 books right there.
Did you tell them that Gwyneth Paltrow was innocent?
Yeah, today Trump is indicted and Gwyneth Paltrow is innocent. So it's a really huge. It's a huge day.
Goop Kitchen for dinner.
If we ordered Goop Kitchen tonight,
Gwyneth. Well, I'm gonna dress up in my Gwyneth cosplay tomorrow, which is just these glasses with a turtleneck.
I don't know how much it costs, but I have a feeling like one entree is at least $20. They should have a discount tonight.
Right. They should have $1 off discount.
So Daisy also agreed to this?
This is the finished product. I love it. Pretty much no complaints. This feels like a top that you could buy at a store. I feel like everything else that I make, like you can tell someone made it because of the words. But this, if I told someone that I got this from like Urban Outfitters like 5 years ago, they would believe me. It's so cute and simple and cozy. Gonna be a really good top going into summer because it is thinner knit. It's not as thick as some of the other things that I've made. So I'm really excited to wear this around. It's pretty much exactly what I envisioned. The only thing is that maybe the sleeves could have been slightly more like bell-shaped, but I think on another project I might make a tighter sleeve until I hit after the elbow and then increase the stitches to make it flare out. I think that might be something fun to do in the future, but I would never say a bad word about this sweater. I think it's perfect. It's exactly what I wanted and I'm really happy with it. Isn't it so fun to see me actually like something that I've knitted on this channel? Because most of the time I am very negative, but I don't really have any complaints with this one. And that's pretty much the end of the video. I just wanted to finish the sweater and show you guys. So thank you so much for sticking around until the end. I love each and every one of you. Duh. And bye.
This prompt is so funny because this is right about a time when you had no other choice, all the time. Right about a heated argument you had with someone, but take their side.
No, absolutely not.
What do you think is the most important thing for kids to learn in school? 2001 performance of Kylie